The world of reality television often puts personal relationships under a microscope. For Jonah Johnston and Ashley, two young individuals whose love story played out on TLC's Little Johnstons, their relationship was always a topic of conversation, not just for fans, but also for their families. But when the private aspects of their relationship became public due to the involvement of Jonah's parents, it created tension that ultimately led to their breakup. This is a story about how love, family dynamics, privacy, and the pressures of fame collided, leaving an indelible mark on Jonah and Ashley's relationship. The relationship between Jonah and Ashley seemed to have all the ingredients of a typical love story. Two people deeply in love with each other, facing the challenges of growing up, navigating societal perceptions of their differences, and dealing with the universal complexities that relationships entail. However, in the case of the Johnstons, the extra layer of public scrutiny and invasive family involvement made things significantly more difficult. Jonah Johnston, the eldest son of the Johnston family, has been part of the TLC reality series Little Johnstons since its inception. The show chronicles the lives of the Johnston family, who live with a rare condition called achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. The family, composed of parents Trent and Amber Johnston and their 5 children, including Jonah, have become well known for their down-to-earth and relatable depiction of life with dwarfism. When Jonah started dating Ashley, a girl who was not a part of the family but was equally open to sharing her life on the show, it was a natural development. Fans watched the young couple share sweet moments, the awkwardness of their early dating experiences, and their growing connection. Both Jonah and Ashley were likable, relatable, and portrayed as young adults trying to figure out their lives while still growing into adulthood. The couple's relationship, in many ways, represented a milestone for both of them. Jonah, at the time, was navigating his transition into adulthood, figuring out where he fit in the world outside of his family's shadow. Ashley, too, had her own struggles, balancing her relationship with Jonah and her desire for privacy and independence. The couple quickly became a fan favorite. Their genuine affection for one another was clear. They supported each other through the ups and downs of their relationship, which included adjusting to the realities of being on a reality TV show and navigating the constant pressure to be on for cameras. But it wasn't long before the complications of fame and family began to affect their connection. The Johnstons, as a family, are no strangers to the spotlight. With each family member's life subject to public viewing, the question of personal privacy became an ongoing issue for Jonah and Ashley. As their relationship deepened, Ashley, who was new to the public life, found herself struggling with the intrusion into her personal life. She didn't have the same experience in dealing with cameras and public attention as Jonah did, and this created friction between the couple. At the same time, Jonah's parents, Trent and Amber, who had always been an integral part of the family's narrative on the show, began to step in and become more involved in Jonah and Ashley's personal relationship. While Trent and Amber undoubtedly wanted the best for their son, their overprotectiveness and invasive nature began to put a strain on the young couple. Jonah, being the eldest of the Johnston children, was under constant scrutiny from his parents, and their protectiveness, though coming from a place of love, became stifling. Family dynamics on reality television can be tricky. Fans are often led to believe that what is shown on screen is a true representation of what happens behind the scenes, but the reality of living in a fishbowl can be much different. Jonah's parents, whose own relationship with their children was always depicted as loving and supportive, may have seen themselves as guardians of their son's happiness. However, their involvement in Jonah's romantic life crossed a line that would ultimately contribute to the unraveling of his relationship with Ashley. While Jonah and Ashley initially handled the pressures of being in a relationship under the spotlight, things started to sour when Trent and Amber began to play a more significant role in their lives. At first, their intervention might have seemed benign, suggesting ways to handle certain situations or offering advice. But as time went on, their presence became more pronounced, and their interference became a burden rather than a help. Anna Johnston, born on May 7, 1999, has come a long way since she was first introduced to the world. As the second oldest of the Johnston children, Anna's journey toward adulthood has been closely followed by viewers. Over the years, fans have witnessed Anna face the challenges of growing up with dwarfism, dealing with the normal struggles of adolescence, and embarking on her own quest for independence. One of the most significant milestones in Anna's life on the show was when she started dating. As a young woman eager to explore romantic relationships, Anna's journey to find someone she could connect with on a deeper level was a key storyline in the series. Fans got their first glimpse of Anna's boyfriend during a few recent episodes. While the relationship was still in its early stages, it was clear that Anna was excited about the possibilities of what her romance could bring. Anna's boyfriend, as revealed in recent seasons, is a young man named Dylan. Dylan is often seen in the background of Anna's posts on social media and has made a couple of appearances on 7 Little Johnstons. While the show doesn't dive too deeply into their relationship, it's clear that Anna and Dylan share a special bond. Viewers have commented on how sweet and caring Dylan seems, and his easygoing nature appears to mesh well with Anna's. He has been described by Anna herself as someone who is fun-loving, and their chemistry seems to speak for itself. In photos shared by Anna on her Instagram, the couple looks happy and comfortable together, often posing in cute, candid shots. The couple's relationship is still new, and fans are excited to see how it evolves on the show. However, it's important to note that Anna and Dylan's relationship appears to be private, and much of the information about Dylan comes from social media snippets rather than in-depth exploration on the show itself. Emma Johnston, born on October 19, 2002, is the youngest daughter of Trent and Amber Johnston. As the youngest member of the family, Emma has grown up with the constant love and support of her parents and older siblings. Over the years, viewers have watched Emma evolve from a shy, quiet child into a confident and outgoing young woman. Her growth, both personally and within the context of her family, has been one of the most endearing aspects of 7 Little Johnstons. Just like her sister Anna, Emma has ventured into the world of dating. While Emma has always been a little more reserved when it comes to sharing personal details about her relationships, fans have seen her dip her toes into the dating pool through various episodes. Much like Anna, Emma's journey into romantic relationships has been a key storyline for the youngest Johnston daughter. As of now, Emma's boyfriend has been a more private affair, with only a handful of updates shared through social media and occasional mentions during the show. Unlike Anna, who has openly shared photos of herself with Dylan, Emma tends to keep her relationships more under wraps, keeping her private life out of the public eye. However, it is known that Emma is currently dating someone who has been identified by fans as Lucas. Emma and Lucas have shared a few posts together on Instagram, but unlike Anna, Emma tends to keep her relationship more low-key. Lucas appears to be a kind and supportive young man, and fans have noted how sweet he seems to be when around Emma. Their relationship, much like Anna's, seems to be in its early stages, with Emma being careful to keep the details of their romance private. It's clear that Emma, who is still a teenager, is taking things slow and enjoying her young adulthood without feeling pressured to make her relationship public. She has been seen with Lucas at family gatherings and public events, and it's clear that they share a deep connection. Both Anna and Emma's relationships have had an impact on the Johnston family dynamic. For Trent and Amber, seeing their daughters grow into young women and develop relationships with others is an emotional experience. As parents, they've always been protective of their children, but they've also supported their children in finding happiness and learning how to navigate relationships. While there have been a few humorous moments throughout the series regarding Anna and Emma's boyfriends, it's clear that the Johnston parents respect their children's autonomy as they mature and explore their lives outside the family. Fans of 7 Little Johnstons have been vocal about Anna and Emma's relationships, often sharing their excitement on social media platforms. Many fans are thrilled to see the sisters thriving in their personal lives and finding love, while others have expressed curiosity about how these relationships will evolve as the girls continue to grow. Liz and Bryce's relationship has been well documented on 7 Little Johnstons. From the early days of their dating, the couple showed genuine chemistry, and viewers could tell that they shared a deep bond. Bryce was introduced to the show as Liz's boyfriend, and from the start, it was clear that they were very much in love. They spent time together, navigating the challenges of living with dwarfism, while also dealing with the ups and downs of a young relationship. Their journey wasn't always smooth sailing, though. As with any relationship, they faced hurdles, including disagreements and moments of uncertainty. Liz's family was also a major factor in their relationship, with her parents expressing concern over Bryce's intentions and whether he was truly the right match for their daughter. The Johnston family, like any protective parents, was wary about Liz's choice of a partner, particularly because Bryce wasn't a part of the immediate Johnston family circle. However, over time, Bryce proved himself to be a genuine and caring individual, gradually winning over Liz's family. Despite these concerns, Liz and Bryce's relationship continued to grow stronger. As they navigated the trials of a young relationship, they showed the world what it means to love and support one another through thick and thin. The decision for Liz and Bryce to move in together was a significant moment in their relationship. It marked a major shift, moving beyond the dating phase and into a more serious, committed chapter of their lives. Living together often brings its own set of challenges, as couples must learn how to coexist in a shared space, deal with domestic responsibilities, and maintain a balance between their personal and shared lives. For Liz and Bryce, living together presented an opportunity to strengthen their bond. As they adjusted to the dynamics of cohabitation, they had to navigate the inevitable adjustments that come with it. They learned more about each other's habits, quirks, and preferences. From dividing household chores to respecting each other's personal space, Liz and Bryce had to adapt to a new rhythm. Fans of the show have watched Liz and Bryce face these challenges, and it has been fascinating to see how their relationship has evolved. They've demonstrated maturity, understanding, and patience, traits that are crucial for any couple living together. For many fans, seeing them go through this phase has cemented their belief that Liz and Bryce are a strong couple with a promising future. While the transition to living together wasn't without its bumps, Liz and Bryce have navigated it with a sense of humor and love. They've shown that despite facing obstacles, they are committed to making their relationship work. Liz and Bryce are no longer just the cute couple dating on TV. They've become a real partnership, learning how to support each other while building a life together. The question on many fans' minds is whether Liz and Bryce are ready for the next big step: marriage. After living together for a year, the couple has reached a point in their relationship where marriage is a logical next step. But is it the right time for them? Are they truly ready to make that commitment? Marriage is a huge decision for any couple, and it's particularly significant for Liz and Bryce. As individuals with dwarfism, they face unique challenges that may impact their relationship in ways that other couples might not experience. From dealing with medical concerns to managing societal perceptions and biases, Liz and Bryce have had to navigate these hurdles together. This has likely made them stronger as a couple, but it also adds an extra layer of complexity to their relationship. Over the course of the show, viewers have seen Liz and Bryce discuss their future plans, and marriage has come up several times as a topic of conversation. However, both have emphasized that they want to take their time and not rush into anything. They want to ensure that they are both emotionally, financially, and mentally ready for the commitment that comes with marriage. For Liz, the decision to marry isn't just about the excitement of getting engaged or planning a wedding. It's about finding a partner who is truly supportive, understanding, and capable of sharing a life together. She's spoken about the importance of finding someone who understands her needs and who can be her equal partner in both the good times and the tough moments. Bryce has shown time and time again that he is this kind of partner, proving that he is someone who is genuinely committed to making Liz feel loved and supported. Before diving into the debate about whether Trent and Amber Johnston are pushing their children to film, it's important to understand the broader context of reality television. Shows like Little Johnstons often focus on the day-to-day lives of families who agree to share their experiences on camera. The production process is intense, involving long hours, multiple takes, and frequent involvement with camera crews and producers. While many families sign up for such opportunities with a clear understanding of the expectations, the involvement of children complicates things. Children in these environments are not always fully aware of the impact that filming might have on their lives. They often grow up on camera, their milestones and struggles broadcast to millions of viewers. The producers of such shows may encourage certain behaviors or situations to create drama or compelling content. This dynamic has raised ethical concerns about how much influence families truly have over their participation, and whether children are being coerced into activities that may not be in their best interest. The speculation about Trent and Amber forcing their children to film stems from several factors that fans have observed over the years. One of the primary points of contention is the level of control the parents appear to have over their children's participation in the show. While the kids, especially the older ones, are often seen as active participants in the family dynamic, there are moments when fans suggest they may not always be as enthusiastic about filming as their parents are. Some viewers have pointed out that while Amber and Trent seem to embrace the spotlight, the children, particularly Jonah and Anna, have displayed moments of resistance to being filmed. Jonah, the oldest son, has often shown a more reluctant attitude towards being on camera, especially when it comes to his personal life and relationships. In several episodes, viewers have observed Jonah looking uncomfortable or even irritated when asked to participate in certain family activities for the show. Anna, the family's adopted daughter, has also had her moments of reluctance. As a teenager, Anna has faced significant challenges, including navigating her identity as part of an adopted family and coping with the intense scrutiny that comes with being on a reality show. Fans have noted that Anna has at times seemed more withdrawn during filming, and some have questioned whether she feels pressured to participate in situations that might not align with her comfort level. Jonah's story arc in Little Johnstons has been a focal point for many fans when discussing the potential pressures placed on the children. Over the years, viewers have seen Jonah go through various stages of growth, including his attempts to assert independence and make his own decisions about his future. One of the most talked about moments came when Jonah expressed his desire to move out of the family home. His desire for independence was met with resistance from his parents, and many fans saw this as an example of how Trent and Amber might be holding on to their children's participation in the show. The way Jonah's story was presented on camera seemed to amplify the tension between his wishes and his parents' expectations. Fans noted that Jonah seemed uncomfortable at times during family discussions, which led to widespread speculation that his parents might be more invested in maintaining the family's public image than in respecting Jonah's desire for privacy or autonomy. This situation raised red flags for some viewers who felt that the pressure of being on a reality show could be impacting Jonah's emotional well-being. The increasing use of social media platforms has allowed fans of Little Johnstons to interact more directly with the family, which has only intensified the speculation about their personal lives. Over the years, both Trent and Amber have used social media to share updates and connect with fans, but some of their posts have led to criticism from viewers who feel that their children are being forced into the public eye. For example, there have been instances where Amber and Trent posted about family events or shared images of their children at moments when the kids seemed less than enthusiastic. Some fans interpreted these posts as an attempt to maintain the illusion of a happy, perfect family, with little regard for the discomfort the children might feel in these moments. Additionally, there have been instances where the family has posted photos or videos of events that seem to highlight their children's discomfort, leading to further concerns that the children are being pushed into filming for the sake of maintaining the show's narrative.